What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Barron's Hideout podcast. I'm Dustin.
Amanda.
I'm congestion and Dustin and
Congestion D.
congestion D.
So, I actually really misunderstood the assignment when it comes to this
Yeah,
movie.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's
I,
okay.
so we're doing, what did you call it, Dustin? Colder than Hell month?
Dead of Winter.
Dead of Winter. And the movie I picked takes place in Alaska, so I feel like that counts because it looks frigid as fuck.
Hmm?
Right? Doesn't that look cold where they're at, man? Because
I have
Well,
to,
I think that comes with Alaska, though. That's just kind
I
of part of the territory.
and I will give you points though.
exactly.
There was one shot where it was just all snow.
At the last fucking title card. I was like, there
Yeah.
it is. There's the snow. I could have sworn there was more snow in this movie. I really could have. That's why I was like, yes, I want to pick it.
That's okay.
But that movie is 2009's The Fourth Kind.
The Sixth Sense.
Woo! Woo! Man,
Well,
y'all, what's that?
I just wanted to say, for those of you who may have not have noticed, but I'm sure you probably did, that we did take a week off because my dumbass was sick.
Yeah, you dumbass.
And the movie that was going to kick this off was going to be Dead Snow. So that, just think about how that would have been. Like, oh,
We would have been freezing our tits off outside in snow. And
yes,
then
killing
here
some
comes
Nazi zombies.
here comes Big Does movie with no snow in it.
Owls.
Yeah, owls
Owls.
and rain. There's a lot of rain. So
Hmm.
I bet you that's some cold ass rain.
Yeah, just use your imagination.
Yeah. But before we get into any of that, we do want to thank our friends over at Creeporama for always taking care of us. If you guys did some Black Friday shopping, thank you because they sold out a lot of shirts. Like they sold out a lot, which is awesome. Like I was getting like stats as they were going on through the night, and two of the three that they had that were like limited to 100, they woke up to only having like six of those shirts left.
Which is awesome.
Damn.
Yeah, which is fantastic. So again, thank you to Creeporama. If you guys end up going over there and buying stuff, be sure to use code Barons10 at checkout to get yourself 10% off of your whole purchase.
Yes.
So that out of the way, let's head over to Rotten Tom Toms for a little bit of disappointing numbers for this movie.
Let's make some
All
tomato
rotten
soup.
maters.
Oh, goddamn
Get your
maters.
grilled cheese ready.
Ugh. So, Anna, with 114 critic reviews, what do you think this is sitting at?
I don't really know. I don't really remember how this did. And I think it's kind of got somewhat of a reputation since, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm going to go like 40.
40? All right, Dustin, what about you?
Well, that's a lot of reviews. First of all, I want to sit on the critic side for an early 2000 movie. Ah, and I do remember this having a reputation then and now. And I remember not being great. So I'm gonna go, this might be too low. I want to go like 12%.
Dustin, you're pretty close, man.
Damn.
Sitting
Really?
at sitting at 18%.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
low.
Yeah, and you know, the reputation that this movie built, I feel like what a lot of people didn't like was they believed people are dumb. They believed that this was real.
Well, I
You
mean,
know,
they set it up pretty well for
They,
it to
I
be
think they
real.
fucking sold it better than anybody ever
It's
has.
They had
it
the whole
is
intro thing of being like, these
Mhm.
are real events. We are changing names
and
of people.
but we were also at the dawn of time, like at the time of the internet too. You know, like
What?
people had access to look this thing up.
So this was 2009, you said?
Yeah,
So what came out around that time that was like kind of like found footagey?
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Was that 2009?
Yeah,
07.
'07. Yeah,
Something like that. Oh, wait.
and
Huh.
this was the peak of Mila
Was
Jovovich.
Signs out already? Was that
Oh,
Oh,
earlier
yeah.
than that?
Oh,
Yeah,
Signs
that
was
was like
way
early 2000s.
yeah. So, but all right, Justin, with over 100,000 Audience reviews.
Shit.
There's that reputation.
What do you think this
Wow.
sits at?
Oh boy. Well, sometimes we're right on the money when we're like, well, the audience is kind of opposite of what the critics are, and then sometimes we're dead wrong. But I'm gonna go with them kind of aligning with the critics. I might not go as low. I'm gonna go like maybe 33%. This is definitely not even close to being certified fresh, but we'll see.
Okay. Anna, what about you?
I'm gonna say 40 again.
40?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, dude. It's sitting at 41%.
Oh fuck!
Wow.
Dude.
Wow.
So close.
That was close, but no, man. Like I remember this movie when it came out being like, of course, they're like they sold it as it being real, but they also sold the Blair Witch as being real too.
Yeah.
And but they did a really good job. Like this is a, I feel like whenever the Blair Witch is brought up when it comes to its campaign, I always compare this movie to that one
Huh.
because yes, they did sell you this faux documentary as being a based on true events because of the footage that they share. But
Yeah.
Anna, let's hear your histories. Do you have any with the fourth kind?
Yeah, I remember watching this when it first came out, and it scared the shit out of me. And then I remember showing it to mom, and we actually covered it on my other show.
Oh,
And
crap.
I think, I think I realized something then, and what a lot of us talked about. And also too, because we had guests on for that one, and one of them was like a fact guy and came with a bunch of stuff.
Hmm.
And I knew there was something more than just like people believed it real. And there were actually there was a lawsuit from the Alaska Press Club because the studio created fake news articles and even used the real newspaper's name in order
Oh,
to
Yes, I
sell
remember
it.
that.
And so
oh,
the
wow.
newspaper was like, fuck
Yep.
you. Like, what are you doing? And that's kind of where all that started. I actually don't think Mila Jovovich was as privy to everything when she first signed on as, and I don't think she talks about it a lot either because of that. Like, I think it was sold to her as something else as well when she
Mm,
signed on. I could be wrong, but I remember enjoying the watch a couple of years back, but it's definitely one of those movies that's not as scary as the more times you watch it. Like it loses that kind of fear, horror feeling for me, sadly. But there's a lot about it that I do like, which we'll get into. So
all right. Dustin, what about you, man? What is your history?
Oh man. Well, there's a time in my life where I was just watching every alien encounter movie I possibly could. And the one that stuck with me the most was the one with Christopher Walken. I forget the fucking name of it. It's like Contact or something like
oh
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Contact.
That one that one scared the shit out of me. And then obviously like E.T., even I don't really that's a whole
The
different
the extra
ballpark, but
testicle. Yeah.
yeah. But like this movie's around that, and I think there was even maybe there was one or two Alien Encounter found footage movies I may have watched at some point.
Fire
I,
in the Sky.
I
Have you
Fire in the Sky fucked me up. I
Oh
will
have you
yeah.
say
seen
that
have,
one, this the whole abduction scene in that's fucking nightmare fuel. Like go
have
watch
Yeah,
Fire
dude.
in the Sky.
have you seen
That
Dark Skies?
Mm-mm.
yes, I
That's the
have.
one from the people who did Paranormal Activity. They did an alien movie.
Yes, that might have been one of the
Oh,
ones that I saw.
it's a fucking banger. It's good.
But yeah, I definitely saw this one. I don't have a lot of memories of it. And rewatching it, now like I'm like, that's why I don't really remember any of this. We'll get into it. But I was
It's
like,
the owls. That's what it is. That's why
I
you
was like,
can't remember.
oh, was this directed by what's Anderson, fucking Mila's husband, that the director does all the
The-
Resident Evil movies. So I was like, did he
excuse me,
direct
sir.
this?
You put some respect on Paul W.S. Anderson's name, the man who brought us Mortal Kombat.
Dude, no, he has some bangers, I will say that. But I was like,
Yeah,
she
he's
usually
also
isn't
got
in
some
any
real stinkers.
movie. She's not really in any movie as of late, unless he's directing because they're married. So that's why I was like, did he
I
direct
couldn't
this?
even
And then no,
I couldn't even tell you what the last movie I think he did was Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter, yes, yeah, that was the
Mm.
last one
Yeah.
with her in it. But I was really surprised to be like, wow, she did a movie that he didn't direct. But I was like, okay, let's go. So I watched it, and we'll get into
Oh man.
it.
Yeah, no, I remember watching this when it came out, and y'all know me, man. I love cryptids. I love the unknown, like believing in it until it's proven fake to my face.
hmm
You
hmm
know, and being a movie about aliens was pretty cool, and then having like this side by side footage or them talking over or the real audio talking over them in 2009, that shit just blew me away. Sure, there are some really intense parts in this movie, but like Anna said, it does wear away after a while.
hmm
But I don't think I've watched this movie since like 2012, 2013. I've just been
Oh
itching to
wow.
really wanting to watch it again. So much like I collect physical media and I've gone through that cycle like 3 times. And I've bought a bunch of shit at one point and then I sold it. Then I'm like, fuck, man, you know why? So I buy stuff again and sell it. I'm like, fuck, you know? But this movie was one that I've kept a hold of since the first time around. So it had some type of impact on me, you know. So I mean, I really like the Nome, Alaska, the cool blue tones this movie has. The
hmm
the cast in this movie is fucking
Yeah, the
solid.
cast is good. I do have to
I do
say.
love me some Will Patton.
Oh
He's
my
he's one of
God,
my
dude.
faves.
Even down to like the tertiary people like Tommy and the other
Yeah.
guy that they're having the interviews with. Like I'm like, I know your
Uh,
face.
Uh-huh.
And that's the dude who's like shit talking with Hellboy. You know, I'm like, I know him from other movies. And Tommy,
yeah.
the other guy, was in like Game of Thrones, um,
He was in the Wolf of Wall Street as
Wolf
well.
of Wall Street. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
hmm
just seeing like all these little like people, not say little people, but like these part, even though like they're minor parts, but they're still like cared about so much by these actors. But yeah, I don't know, man. I loved it then. You know, I still really like it. I was sitting last night watching. I'm like, all right,
There's some scary
okay.
there. Yeah, there's some scary stuff, and just the whole aspect about the kids too is really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That little
but
boy's
I
a
want to
shit.
say,
oh, cute, that fucking kid,
I
dude.
was gonna say that kid needs to be kicked out. And first, because I just watched Brightburn, literally before I
I
watched this, I
love,
thought that
I
little
love
boy
Brightburn.
was the one who was Brandon,
Brandon
Mm.
Byers,
because he almost looks just like that actor, and the
dude,
time frame wasn't that far off of these movies either.
that was like a almost like a 15-year difference, dude.
No, it wasn't. Was it really? I
Brightburn,
thought I thought
Bright, no,
Brightburn came out like mid.
I want to say Brightburn came out in like 2017, 2018.
I'm fact checking.
Yeah, it came out. It came out after the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I know that
Mm.
because James Gunn got fired from Marvel and went and did that, and then they were like, "Oh, sorry, never mind."
2019. Oh, yeah, right. For some reason, my brain said that Brightburn was like 2012.
No, no, dude. That's yeah. But I want to talk about my favorite character in this movie, and that is Elias Codius, the
Mm.
other shrink dude. And
Oh, yeah.
anytime he pops up, like it was the Haunting in Connecticut was another time where he pops up
hmm
because he's well known as Casey Jones. Like he's the tough guy with the long fucking hair in the Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah.
And you know, you see him talking like in this, he's so soft spoken and he's just you really care about the character that he brings to the table. Because that's one of him and the cop, like August, like Sheriff August, are the
Yeah.
only two people that they say wouldn't participate. So it's like we didn't get like a comparison of the two like we did with Mila Jovovich's character. And I'm just
hmm
saying right now that lady that played the real Dr. Taylor looked fucking Zelda from
Okay.
God
Yeah.
from
Dude, that
goddamn
jump
Pet
scare.
Cemetery, dude. She is
Terrifying.
That jump
ah
scare of you get that first shot of her, like that
mhm.
interview, like that to me, and I'm just gonna say right out of the gate, guys, just how she looks is that's the scariest part for me. Like just how
She
she
is
Dude,
looked.
creepy looking.
I was like,
sunken
she went
in.
through some shit, man. And
Yeah,
then
she
you obviously start to see what happened to her. And then you see later on that she's in a wheelchair, and it's like, oh, okay, so she really did go through some shit. But
hmm
just her physical like appearance, that scared me more than anything in this movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
she honestly looks like a fucking alien.
she does.
Yes, they did a
Yeah,
really good job.
they've made her look like that. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. But Anna, what's one of your favorite parts of like the comparison scenes, you know?
It's the not Tommy, but the other guy.
Scott.
Scott, yeah, whenever he's in the office and then she snaps him out of it, but then they do it again at his house.
Oh
Man,
yeah, dude, he
dude,
fucking levitates.
yes. And that voice comes over the camcorder and is telling him to end the study.
Hmm.
Scurry.
Yeah, anything with like an elongated mouth too, because he's like one of two. He's like in one of two scenes where like he opens his mouth, but it's like it gets super
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
That's just like the body modification with that is just scary as shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Dustin, what about you, man?
Mine would be the last one we get with the doctor. Um, I
Oh,
think just because how it's all played out, and we see a lot more of like what happens in that kind of state with her footage more than the other ones. That's still super choppy, but we get to the point where her mouth is open, but there's literally something inside like her mouth that we can see. They're like, what the fuck is that? It's like all like
hmm,
staticky and whatever. That
Mm,
one was, I think, the most hard hitting for me. Also because the still that they left on her face being elongated in that state is what I
yeah,
think it got me a little bit. I was like, yeah, okay, that's pretty
it's
fucking creepy.
disturbing. Yeah, it's
yeah,
disturbing.
yeah. And what's sad about her character is like we learn at the early on that her husband was murdered in their sleep, right? Like
Hmm.
they're laying there and murdered, but like this whole time, like she's like bashing the sheriff, saying, "You never found his killer." To the point where he's like, "All right, fuck you. Yes, we have."
Yeah.
You know, enough's enough because apparently, like in this small town, nothing's been, as crazy as it has been until recently, but it's because of her. And mine is when you have the dude who's holding his family hostage.
Dude, it's
That
Oh
awful.
is that
yeah,
is some scary shit. And
yeah,
it's sad because, back in 2009, like they made it so believable that, and like witnessing this on screen, it's like almost watching a fucking snuff film.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, pretty
And
close.
man, and he's like to the point where his brain, something unlocked in his brain to the point where he's like, I have to do this. It's just some scary stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And at that time, the sheriff, he's like, yeah, you're coming with me. I mean, we're gonna fucking talk now.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love that she fucking tries to like lay onto him, and he tells her to shut up. He's like, sit the fuck down, and
Mm-hmm.
she just okay, and puts her
yeah.
stuff down.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude, and whatever pops up in movies too, he's always just a pleasant.
What's your favorite Will Patton performance?
I like Gone in 60 Seconds.
Ooh.
Is a good
That one I
Okay.
one.
gotta look up.
Um, this of course. I mean, I really like this a lot.
Mine's
And
Remember the Titans.
remember the Titans is a good one. Halloween. He's in Halloween Ends or Kills.
Oh yeah, he's the cop.
2018 and in Kills, yeah.
Yeah, and we think
Yeah,
he dies in the second one, but then he comes back, or the first one, then he comes back in the second one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he
then
was actually in all
Lori,
three of them.
Yeah, and then Lori ends up with him in the third one because he's healed. I think he makes a
Holy shit, he
cameo.
was he was in the Mothman Chronicles?
Oh, with fucking
Oh, Prophecy, sorry.
Patrick. Is it not Patrick Dempsey? Who?
Wait.
What the fuck's his name?
There's Richard
Richard
Gere
Greer. Richard Greer.
Greer.
Have you seen the Mothman prophecies? It's
I don't
about
I
think
haven't.
so.
it's about the Mothman, and it's like this,
Oh.
and Richard Greer's like hunting him down, but it's like the Mothman's like you don't want to hunt me down
Mm.
type of stuff. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's old, but
Will Patton also narrates a bunch of Stephen King's audiobooks, and he narrates
mhm.
The Shining, and it's like chef's
Is it
kiss.
a shindig?
The Shining, yes, it's
When
so
do you want to
good.
get Sid?
But no, dude, when
He
he's
was
a
also in the 2004 Punisher.
oh yeah,
Yes, yes, he was.
but when he's like giving them that speech, I remember the Titans if they're at that playoffs, and he's because the coach Denzel, I can't remember why he wasn't there, but then he's got him in and he's like, I don't want them to gain another yard. You blitz all night. They cross the
Yeah,
line of scrimmage. I'm going to take every last one of yous out. You
Oh
make
my
sure
god.
they
yeah.
remember the night
I
they
haven't seen
played
that
the
movie in
Titans.
so
And you're
long.
like, yeah.
See
So good.
Anna sitting on her couch throwing her popcorn around.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
sure.
I'm that watcher. I am.
You turn around and like start yelling at Marley at the same speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we were watching Stranger Things and then Derry, welcome to Derry, I was like this tapping her. And she was like, will you stop? Like I'm so over dramatic. But yeah, Will Patton, wonderful. He plays a good asshole too.
He plays a good
He does.
hard ass.
Hard
Like,
ass, yeah.
He does.
yeah, he's really good at that shit, dude. Like he's like one of those. He's one of those. You always want him to be like the cop in the movies because he just has that, the motif, the swagger to carry that role, and he does in this movie. Like when he goes and tries to arrest Mila Jovovich at her house, and he's like, I'm so sorry. Like you can tell he cares. You
Yeah,
can
he
tell
does
this.
care. He's
That,
fed up. He's over
yeah,
it.
yeah, that this town is so small that they all know each other by, they know each other outside of their profession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, he talks to the kids, he goes, "You need to watch your mom," and he pats the little girl on the head. And it's like it's sad because he fucking kills it because he makes you believe that he really does care about what's about to happen to this family. And when
Yeah.
that little girl gets abducted is when he fucking flips that
He
switch.
Yep. Love it.
Oh my God, dude. And that little girl's cute as shit, like her hamming it up, being blind.
No.
Yeah.
Cute as
Well,
fuck.
I'm gonna ask y'all. I hate to be that guy, but do you think she was pretending?
Or she was a really blind actress? Or
No.
just in
Oh, just oh.
No, like how they were saying, they don't think I'm pretending.
Oh yeah, I know that was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Because like I'm
Because like, let's think of this, right? What's this? All right, we're gonna do a little game here of whether she is or isn't. So they said that she went blind after her dad died. What would have caused her to go blind? Do you think they abducted her then and she had no idea, and that's what happened? Or
That's
do
what
you
they kind
think
of
she was
alluded.
doing this so she would get extra attention to be comforted because her dad is no longer there?
I would think that if this were the scenario and Mila Jovovich being in the profession that she's in, that she would have had her gone and got tested.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, I think she actually was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
the school would have to adapt to that too for her. And
Yeah.
I'm sure the school would have to do tests. But you posed an interesting question because that is something a kid would do if they were
Yeah.
traumatized enough or hurt
And her
enough,
brother is
especially
an
with the
asshole.
brother being a prick and showing out. But
but
I don't know, she's just exuded so much sweetness.
Yeah.
It was just she did, and I don't think we had enough time to get to know her to really think like, would she do something like that? You know?
Yeah.
yeah. I don't
Dad's
know.
dead. Do you accept it?
Yeah.
Do you
I think
accept it?
she's the true innocent in all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that little boy too. Like I get it. Like it's like
Yeah.
he's got to be 12
Around
in
there, I would
in
say.
this scenario because at the end title card it says now. Yeah, he's got to be because the end title one of the end slates it says now 22-year-old whatever it's like Ronnie
Ro-
Tyler
Ronnie,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ronnie.
has been estranged. So it's like I get it. Like your dad passed away and your mom's really not there for you guys. Like she's still working. And I also get the single parent aspect. I really
Yeah.
understand that too. But it's like at this point, it sounds like she just put her profession over her family.
Yeah,
I
she
have,
definitely did. She was spiraling and also depressed because of her husband,
Yeah.
blaming herself.
Yeah.
yes.
She was a mess.
And I wanted to ask about that too. Okay, so we know what her profession is. All right.
Mhm.
She's a psychiatrist, and I think she's in some other fields too. I think she's
Yeah,
got like two fields.
aviation. Yeah, she can fly a
Yeah.
fucking airplane.
Yeah.
So this whole time it's been what? Has it been a year? 3 years? How long has it been since the dad's been
a
gone?
year.
A year.
Yeah.
A year.
So
Still pretty
it's
fresh.
been a year. They were married. All right. We understand her profession and she's got kids. Why didn't they say that the dad killed himself? Why did they hold on to the information?
I don't think the kids knew, and I think
But she should have known at least. Like, if
Un-
you're
uh,
married,
well, again, it might be that small town mentality, man. Like they might have been trying to the sheriff, like August was
All of this would
probably,
not have happened if they told her.
but same thing. I feel like that's why he flipped so much when who was the one that got paralyzed? The
Scott.
Scott, when he said, "You should have fucking called me." I think that's why he flipped as much as he did, is because he was feeling guilty of the fact that he had the information.
Mm.
So say it right then and there. Not wait for her to be on her deathbed, dude.
Oh
Come
yeah, when
on.
he wait. Psst.
Hey, we know that you're paralyzed. You can't do anything right now.
Yes.
This is what happened to your husband.
Yeah.
And the other
So
doctor's just sitting there, and it's just like, so he must have known too,
he
or
did.
maybe you were just filled
The,
in then.
well, the way they make you believe, or what they make you believe, is that Elias Koteas is like her doctor at the end of the movie. Like that's his
Yeah.
role in this. It's not the colleague. It's he's the one that's been taking care of her.
Kind of almost like Shutter Island.
Exactly.
Kind of like that.
Listen here. Let me ask you this: if you go to an island for the unstable, right? That's all that's there,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you go, "Ugh, I got a headache," and they go, "Here, take some Tylenol." They
No.
wouldn't hand you that shit
No.
unless you were a patient.
Mhm.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. When the first time I seen that, I'm like, aha, there it is. I'm
There it
not,
is.
Oh damn! I didn't.
yeah, oh, dude, like
I
no
don't.
way, no way are they handing me Tylenol in a little white cup, saying, "Here you go, take two of these."
Yeah. I don't know. I was
No,
thinking about that the entire watch of this movie. Like, you keep saying that you found the killer, but you're not fucking telling her who the killer is. And you know that she's yelling at you multiple times saying, "Find the damn killer." Tell her.
That's
And then
why I think
call the
it's.
doctor.
That's why I think it's almost like a Shutter Island kind of thing. Because at the start of the movie, we see her with her doctor in
Yeah.
a trance, like she's in a therapy session. So we're
Mhm.
told right off the bat that she's in therapy. So
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe I don't know how long she had been grieving or like what her mental state was in that whole year that we don't see them prior to that and how we got to this point. But
Yeah.
maybe they were trying to be like, because small town, once again, they know each other so well that let's not break this news to her just yet because she's already
yeah,
very fragile. She's already about to go to an asylum herself. If we tell her this, she's going to lose it and she's going to blame herself even more. Like she could have prevented it even more so.
Yeah.
She could have
I
helped
guess.
him because of her profession, you know. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. To me, it just felt like a real dick move. But I can see where you're coming from with that one, Anna. I guess
Yeah,
that
it's not
makes
the
a more
smartest.
logical thought.
And no, in hindsight, you're absolutely right. It's like, you dumbass, why did just fuck her mental state because other people died. A whole family died. A man killed his family and killed himself all because you didn't want to tell her the truth.
Yeah.
yeah,
But then
yeah.
that begs the question, are these fucking aliens real?
I don't see that's the
I
thing,
don't
man.
know, man.
I want to believe. You know, like I
I
think
do too. I
that
have the poster. Wait,
there it is, right
other
there.
way. Yeah, that way.
I want to believe.
No. Anna's like, I want to believe. Where's Mulder at?
Yeah. I need,
Yeah.
where's my molder?
Dude,
Where's
if they
Mulder?
showed up during this, I would have been like, that's fucking great. Let's
Yeah,
go.
dude. Or the Winchesters pop up, dude. Like they're
Oh my God. Or
Same
both of
time.
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the
But
Scooby-Doo
yeah, the
squad
mystery
comes in
machine.
after.
What do you think these aliens look like though? Like we don't ever get to see them, which I
You
really
see
like
black
that,
shadows. That's it.
but we don't get to see like the tall the you know the tall gray men or what like are the typical alien we as a society has like been told what they look like. What do you think these ones look like?
Like her
Like
at the
Mila
end of the
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, at the end of the movie. Okay.
Yeah, the girl who's
Yeah.
playing the real her. I think that's some kind of tale.
God
Yeah.
damn, Anna.
I was thinking about that too, and I honestly this whole time watching this, I'm like, I want to see the aliens. I want to see the
I'm fine
aliens.
with not seeing them though. That's what I
I'm not.
love.
I want to see these aliens, you know?
Have you guys seen Stage Fright
Yes, I
Mm.
have.
with the killer that wears the owl mask?
Mm-hmm.
Anna,
Yeah.
look it up. Just look it up real quick. Just look up Stage Fright mask or Stage Fright movie. But that's what I'd like to imagine what these aliens look like because they implant this vision of these owls, like
Owls.
it being like the
Court of
sign
Owls
that
from Batman.
yeah, just a bunch of fucking rich people, Dustin. That's what it is.
Yeah, literally, that's it. It's everybody in the town.
Yeah,
All in
yeah,
this
yeah.
cult.
They're on the court of
What year is
That's
it
what it
from?
is, dude.
It's an older movie.
Like 80 or
Yeah,
50?
80s.
It's a
But
good watch, Anna. Definitely check that movie out.
but them installing this image of like this random animal, I like to think that that animal is like part of their anatomy.
Oh
Yeah, or at
yeah,
least
yeah,
the
yeah. Like
head.
it's their minions.
Yeah, or that like that head at least, like Dustin. Yeah, like that. Like it's just. It's, I don't know. Like, is again,
Oh,
like,
that's scary as shit. Yeah, it does look like that.
yeah, I think that'd be cool as fuck.
Mm.
But it also brings me back. What's the No One Will Save You movie?
I
Oh,
didn't
with
watch.
the
I haven't
big
watched
head,
that.
little ones. No,
I
they're really tall with the long fingers and shit.
yeah,
Those like the
what
classic looking alien ones. Yeah.
I didn't like that movie too much. We did it here. That was actually like the first movie I ever did on this show.
Yeah,
Like
that was
first
going
full episode.
into
Yeah,
our
our
Halloween-a-thon.
our Myers-a-thon. And but what I did like about that movie, Anna, is like there's different tiers. Like there's like the field soldier, then there's the scout, then there's the muscle. Like, but they all look different, but they all kind of look the same at the same time. I think
Hmm.
that's pretty cool too. But I'd like to think that these aliens have some part of owl to them. Like it has to be like their head. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
feel like because that would be
yeah.
or or talons. You know, that would make sense.
Hmm.
Head and talons, I think would probably that'd be cool. That's a definitely a different look from anything. Maybe they are just owls. Maybe that's just what their species is, or maybe they're able to morph themselves into something. It's an alien. I don't know. It's in your brain, making you say freaking ancient languages.
And, Anna, can you quote what was said on that tape recorder?
Fuck no. I ain't even gonna attempt it.
Anna goes,
Our
Something like-
creation destroy world.
and study.
where's my vape?
Yeah, that's what I'd be asking.
And
And
Batman's
Where
over
are the
there.
smokable
Where's the
devices on
trigger?
this planet?
oh my
Where can
god.
I find one?
And speaking of aliens, dude, like do you guys watch Saturday Night Live at
Every now
all?
and then.
Yeah, every now and then.
There's that fucking skit that oh goddamn, what is her name now? She was in
Oh,
Ghostbusters.
it's Kate McKinnon,
Kate McKinnon.
dude with Matt Merrill. Oh god,
Oh
he
my
kills me.
God. When she gets abducted, like they tell like her and like two other people, and usually the other person is like the guest of the or the host.
It's
Uh, uh,
Will Forte and Ryan Gosling.
but they've done like 8 or 9 of them.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, that's right.
There's a Pedro Pascal one. There's one that
That's
has Glenn Close in it.
yeah, that's
But it's
true.
like it's like everyone tells like their getting abducted stories, and it's sweet and warm. She goes, "Huh, that's weird." Now they're up there flopping my sack and my buns and my guns around. She's talking about, dude, it's so fucking fun, man. But and I love the idea that aliens can exist because we can't be the only beings in this said universe, right? Like, there's
Oh
no
yeah, I
way.
agree. I think there
Yeah,
is
that's
something out there.
impossible, dude. Like that
I
just
do.
seems impossible for us to be the only ones.
Much like you said, how'd you word it? Like I'm gonna believe it until I don't, or I have actual
Yeah, you
proof that
have to
it's
see it.
not there.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't
I
necessarily have to see it to believe it, but I have to have proof to not believe it.
Yeah. I'm the same
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like Bigfoot. Like I 100% believe that there's a Bigfoot society.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
he's
there's
in
a
your
whole
backyard,
legion.
dude.
Yeah, man.
And the
Like
Mothman.
the Mothman, the Frogman, he fucks.
Yeah.
All the
Damn, I was
men.
wearing that shirt yesterday.
All the men fucks. But I do remember there being a lot more snow, and I felt bad watching this movie last night. I'm like, man,
It's all good.
but I do
I mean,
know
I
the
was waiting for it.
I was too. I was like watching it around, like looking. I'm like, maybe it's about to start snowing. I
And
was like,
honestly, I wasn't even thinking of that. Like I was just
I mean,
I
it's
think
set
I
in
was thinking
October.
I was thinking of like the color tones and the palette because
Sure.
honestly that does
it's
match the vibes. So
it
I
looks it looks frigid as fuck there, dude. I mean, it is
Yeah.
Alaska, but
yeah,
Yeah.
and then we get to see the areola borealis.
Mm.
That's
areolas.
Ariel Borealis.
I've always wanted to see that, like those stars, dude. That'd be so fucking rad to see. Just the if the phenomenon that it is pretty. It sounds pretty fun.
Phenomenon,
Mhm.
phenomenon.
Yeah.
It's a
So,
phenomenon.
all right, man. I feel like we've said everything we need to say
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
the
Let's
fourth
just be
kind.
honest. Like this movie, to me, it is a very slow burn. It is so slow. To me, anyway. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I do like slow burn movies. Maybe too slow sometimes, to my detriment.
Yeah.
But I do
Skinamarink.
like I do like, the
Dustin, make the
sessions.
Skinamarink face. The people that are Skinamarink fans when they see something going on in Skinamarink. No, that fucking meme I sent you guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And it's just the corner of the fucking room.
I look like Mac and me when I do that.
Oh my god,
I
Mac
feel
and me.
like
That's
Faye did that better.
Faye. Oh,
Uh,
Faye was pretty
Faye
fucking good.
was Faye was good, and it's because,
dude.
but it
Yeah,
was very slow. It had
Do
a
we
lot of
want
those
it was an,
Skinamarink elements,
but it
you
but
was
want
I
to talk
was
about an atmospheric ride?
exactly that's what it
yeah,
was because
yep.
I was just waiting
I
on something to happen.
less than an hour, heart not stopping, always looking at every corner of
Yes,
every
man.
scene. That movie's insane.
Yeah,
But yeah, this movie, like there are definitely parts that I'm like, that's good, but a lot of it fell really short. And honestly, I think because Mila wasn't that great.
she's not, dude, and that's the problem. It's
I
like
would have.
this
Yeah,
this was just the height of. I'm surprised we didn't see her naked in this movie, dude,
I
because
was just
that's
about to say we should have seen some boobs,
I
yeah,
think
titties.
if her husband was directing it, yeah.
yeah, babe, go over there and take your shirt off in front of everyone.
The aliens are coming.
Come.
But yeah, like when we were getting like the side by sides of like, there'll be times when they're talking, doing the same scene and they're saying the same lines. I always favored the well,
No,
actual
sure, the foe.
girl that we're following. She was like way more believable, and we understand because it's supposed to be more real life, and then this is supposed to be more cinematic, kind of chilled back and amped up a little bit. But we're always gonna whisper. We're gonna talk. Like,
It is
But that
very,
kind of
very quiet.
that
Yeah.
kind of goes back. You remember what Joe said on his interview? Like whenever you have like a found footage kind of movie hit it big, it's typically the filmmakers who get famous and not the actors. Like
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
none of those actors who were in the actual footage, we didn't know who any of those people were, and they were
That's
more
yeah.
believable than Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I think hits it for a lot of points on my end is just because we're focused on her. Obviously, it's her story. We're
Hmm.
there, but everybody surrounding her, even the kids, in my opinion, acted way better than her. Like anytime um August the cop came on, like Will, like he
Dude,
stole the fucking show, dude.
that's comparing apples to oranges, though,
Yeah,
dude.
I
Like
I
he
understand
is
that.
he is above everybody in this fucking
And it's also
movie.
because he has I love his accent and how he talks. He just his voice is just great.
He said he
That's
loves that twang.
yeah, man.
But what I really liked about, because you're right, this movie's pretty quiet too. Like whenever people are talking,
What?
hmm
if I put on my subtitles, and what was really neat is like the dialogue would be down here. But then if it was like they're like the scenes where they're comparing the audio, like where they would have like the faux audio playing over top of the movie audio, it would
Mm.
be like up here, and it'd be italicized, and then over here would be italicized. So
Oh.
you'd see like the comparisons of them, and then the actual dialogue down here, which I thought was pretty neat. It helped me keep up with what was being said,
Mm-hmm.
throughout the movie. So
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. So,
E.
Dustin, what do you think? We got time to rate this Larry?
I mean, if you guys have all gotten your junk out of your trunk for this one, let's do it.
Yep.
Yeah, I've said everything I need to say about this. But Anna, starting with you, man, how many owls would you give the fourth kind?
Two full ones and a head. Two and a half.
Two and a half swivel heads.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
split one of them heads in
Right
half.
down the middle. I think there are fun elements to this that I still enjoy, but as far as feeling that original luster and fear the first time I watched it. It's not there anymore. Um, but I mean, it's not that I would necessarily not rewatch it, but I'm not going to seek it out on my own per se.
It's one that you have to be asked to watch, right?
Correct. Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right, that's fair.
Not too bad. It was. I didn't hate the watch. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. All right, Dustin, what about you, man? How many hours you giving this? Oh boy.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. This first, I just want to say that yeah, there's some okay parts to this. Like it's a movie. All right. At the time, they were trying something relatively new and fresh and trying to morph two different medias and making it seem real. Cool. You know, say congrats to them on that and trying to move something forward for future filmmakers. But there was a lot of this that it just didn't make me get any kind of like spookiness. Like I wasn't ever like feeling dread or anything like that. And I don't know if it's because I've seen it before. I don't know. But this time watching it, I'm like, I was just waiting for something to happen. And as soon as we finally had the POV of that night, of that recording, we're going to see what happened with her. What do we get? The door opens and we see shadow figures. That's it. And then we got like some like audio and weird like visual effects going on when we're seeing like what's happening during these sessions. It's really cool, but even that didn't really get me. The only thing that got me was the first image or shot of our real girl being interviewed. And I was like, whoa, all right, that's kind of startling. And that's about it. The story, it is interesting. You got I got a mother who's grieving the husband who has to take care of kids, with cops withholding information from her, but she also is a psychiatrist and she's also being treated. So there's a lot of like layers on top of layers right there that you have to kind of juggle for it being a smaller film, which is cool, I guess. But this is gonna be a 0 out of 5 for me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Wow.
That's nuts, dude. That's.
It's just
What? So, all right. Here's the
I'm
deal.
about to go back through every movie you picked, little D.
Yeah,
you can.
Here's
All
the
right.
fucking
Say,
deal.
Please,
No,
please do.
that's
With
Fine.
ridiculous.
To me, this didn't pull anything
But you're
from
sitting
me
there
that I was
wanting,
like,
you're wanting dread from a movie where they're comparing actual to factual to a sense. It's supposed to be, it's a faux
yeah.
documentary. The dread is in the scenes where we're watching the sessions. Like where I don't care.
No, I get that,
I
but I
don't
didn't get any
care
of that
about this
feeling.
family. I'm not caring about the family. I'm caring about what I'm seeing in these sessions because at this point it's like this is what I'm gonna need to start believing in is this shit's
Fair.
actually happening. And the dread, like when you have the cop sitting out front of her house and his dash cam
That is
picks
good. That's
picks
good.
up the ship and then all of a sudden doesn't,
I'm glad
and
you mentioned that.
and he's sitting there being told to get his shit together, and he's like, I'm like, I wouldn't even know how to explain what I seen,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Dude,
no, I get it.
over
But I'm
the
saying me
monsters,
personally,
get the fuck out of here with that.
me me personally, I didn't get one other than
All
that one
right,
scene with her.
that's
Like I was like,
fair.
okay, I'm a little spooked.
It's
And I
because
was
there
waiting
was no
for more
snow in it.
spookiness to happen. Yeah, I'm talking because there's no snow. I don't know. This movie, alongside all the other alien encounter movies I've seen, this one is just low on on the totem pole for me. And everybody knows I've rated The Mutilator really fucking low, and I think this one might even go below that. But this is just my own personal, my own personal rating. So don't kill me too hard, you know. But I feel like I would say watch this one if you've never seen it. Go watch it, experience it yourself, of course. But I just feel like there's so many other great alien encounter movies out
But
there.
but none of them do it like this.
Fair enough.
None of them do it like this. This is the one, dude.
Well, we're gonna
Oh, fun.
transition over to Big Duh. How do you feel about this film?
So I don't do half stars or half owl heads like Anna was doing. Um,
Dropping
I
them. Hey.
I do like this movie a little bit more than a 2.5, so I'm gonna give it 3 owls
Okay.
because it's been on my brain since I've started podcasting. I've been wanting to talk about it. I just never found the right opportunity to do it.
I'm
And
sorry.
That's fair.
no, it just and I know for a fact I can't do this on Flicks and Friends
Why?
because there's someone over there doesn't like found footage.
He's a wiener.
Yeah,
You can tell him I
so
said that too.
so but I also feel like we would have a better conversation about it, and this definitely wouldn't fit on B action.
Oh
So,
God, with Charlie.
Charlie would die.
he's a wiener too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a wiener.
We're just covered in wieners,
Surrounded by him.
or that too. That sounds better.
I don't know. Yours is probably how it would go.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I really dig this movie. I like the idea of that. I like how they sold it. I like how you are made to believe that these people are real. Like Nome, Alaska is a real place, and there have been countless encounter incidences and documents of
Yeah.
people actually encountering something. And the style of this movie where we get the side by side comparison, I really like. Um, I just like, but I am there with you. I don't like Mila Jovovich in this. It could have been anyone else. It really could have
Well,
been.
who do you think at the time of this? Would you think Nicole Kidman? Wasn't she already in an Alien movie though?
No, but it doesn't even have to be because they're in an alien movie. If you want somebody who's
No,
hot,
no. I was thinking. I think she was like, wasn't it like First Encounters or some shit that she was in?
I don't remember.
God,
who
maybe
was
I'm thinking of
hot?
somebody else. But she was pretty hot at the time, and in like a lot of things. So I think she would have done really
Angelina
well.
Jolie.
No.
That's who they would have hired.
No,
Maybe
she would have
Reese
definitely had to been naked.
Witherspoon. Maybe Reese Witherspoon. Maybe Kate Winslet. Rachel McAdams. I could have
Rachel
seen her doing it.
McAdams, Amber
Natalie
Heard,
Portman.
Amber
Natalie.
Heard.
I was saying
No,
say
not
Amber. I
Amber
would say
Heard.
Amber Turd. Yeah,
Amber
Yeah.
Turd. Fuck
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Natalie Portman, that would
Natalie
be
Portman.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, she could have done it.
fuck, dude. Put Winona Ryder there. Like
Dude, yes.
as much as I don't like
Yes.
Winona Ryder, but it's like she would have probably been perfect because she could play that right level of crazy. Like,
Yeah.
and she's believable. Have you seen The Crucible with her
Hmm.
and Daniel Day
Mm-hmm.
Lewis? That's the reason I don't like her. Is because
Really?
yeah, oh dude, she plays the girl that she was phenomenal in it, and that's why I can't stand her.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of the character she plays when she blames everybody for the Salem witch trials.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I love how she flips that switch. So sure, I think Winona Ryder would have been a better her or
I
Natalie
could
Portman.
definitely see her in this. Yeah. And even like seeing how she is like with family and Stranger Things. Obviously this is like seeing now, but and then trying to like picture her back then with dealing with her family. Yeah, dude, I could see her definitely being really good in that role.
See, how you've been feeling about this movie is how I've been feeling about Signs, because
Me?
I have no Big D about
Oh,
how Eddie, you haven't watched Fourth Kind in so long, and you've been thinking about it and wanting to rewatch it.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of been feeling that way about Signs. Marley, I need to show that to Marley, dude. She would shit herself.
yeah.
You gonna talk about a generational trauma scene?
That dude
that.
terrified me.
Whoa, rewind that.
That's one of my favorite Mel Gibson lines in it. Though, when he runs out of the house, he goes, "I'm furious with anger," and he runs.
Yeah.
I do love
That's
that.
a good Mel movie. That's not
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty good. Yeah, Joaquin,
Early
little.
Joaquin.
I think it's
Yeah, dude,
Kieran Culkin.
Yeah, it's
is the-
Kieran.
Yeah,
That movie fucked me up as a kid too, but we are just talking about that. I think it did with everybody. That's definitely one I need to rewatch too. We got to add that to the list.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah. So yeah, so that was the fourth kind. We were pretty stoked on. Well, I was pretty stoked on talking about it. But yeah.
Sorry.
Dustin, what do we got cooking up over here?
Well, we said before that we took a week off because my dumbass got sick. But we are now in the middle of a really fun month with some pretty heavy bangers coming at us. Which is our Dead of Winter a thon, our Christmas yeehaw, let's go. Happy New Year and up.
Christmas hootenanny.
And Tails is back. And another fun thing that's going to be coming out soon, which actually might be, we might plan to do it for next week. It might be dropping or this, yeah, it would be next week,
Yeah.
I think. Is that we are going to be interviewing the new, um, God, I always forget how I want to say this. The new showrunners, I guess is the best way to say it, of Salem Horror Fest. We're gonna be talking to Leslie and Brody, and it's talking all things Salem Horror Fest, what's going to be happening this year and the coming years, and just going to be picking their brains. And I'm really stoked on that one. And I said Tales is also going to be back. My sideshow is on hold right now until the beginning of the year, just because it is the holidays and things are about to get mighty hectic. Um, and I think that's it, like show wise, that's going to be coming out. And if you guys have anything going on right now before I do the ending?
No.
Uh, Flicks and friends were over at the beach. Who likes to be in the wintertime when you can go to the beach?
Going to Florida.
Yeah, so we have our winter summerland month going on. So it's all beach movies all month long. And then B Action, we have recorded our Christmas episode, which the last time we talked about it, Anna had to break out Fanny because we brought up reindeer games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And now,
right.
but when we talked about it on the Christmas special, Charlie and Mickey were giving me a complex that I might be thinking of the wrong movie.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like,
Uh,
I'm not going to rewatch it. So I'm just, y'all let me know.
all right.
If
But
I was wrong or right.
you do get a lot of tids in that movie, and it's all from the
Okay.
same person. So,
Okay, that's
Which
probably what I was.
oh, sure. That's Charlize Theron.
Titties.
Titties. Anna goes,
Boing.
Let's go.
That's good.
yeah, that's about it.
All right. So yeah, if you guys want to support us further on the show, you can go over to our Patreon for $2 a month.
$2, Bob.
And you get all of our episodes up to a week early. Sorry, my voice is starting to get a little coarse because I'm still sick, but it's okay. I'm sure I sound mighty sexy. So you can go over to our Patreon. You can get all of our episodes up to a week early, plus maybe some bonus episodes here and there. And in the beginning of the year, you'll be getting my Out of the Basket with Little D every Wednesday. That was a lot of fun when I started it this year, and I have some pretty big plans for it next year. So I'm really stoked for it to start back up. And then obviously you can go over on any audio and or video platforms you listen to your podcast, whether it be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube
YouTube
Music.
Woo-hoo.
Yes,
like
I've been on there a lot lately. And we just want to say thank you guys for supporting us this year. We're getting towards the tail end, and we just got our wrapped, and I'm pretty happy where we're standing this
man.
year. It's pretty
Dig
cool
it.
to see where we are. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.